Hello guys, what is up? It's Spooky Noodles, and I'm going to do a quick book mail, and I only got one book this time, but I'm going to add a bunch of clips to this, so every day I get a book, I'm going to add them up and make one big video. So this is the first clip. So first the only thing I got today was Population Zero by Rath James White. Now I'll read the back to you, but before I do, this was one of those books that got a second chance because of me. Amazon said so, and it has a few issues, but I don't care about that. I'm just here for the book. It's 105 pages long, so let me read you the synopsis and then we'll go to the next clip. So here we go. An intense sadistic tale of how one man will save the world through forced sterilization. Whoops, I jacked that sentence up. When Todd was just a child, he learned that sometimes it was necessary to sterilize and euthanize animals in order to keep their population from growing too rapidly. It was the humane thing to do, the best thing for the environment. Yet every day at his job at the welfare department, Todd sees the dregs of humanity multiplying unchecked, unburdening the earth with a tidal wave of waste, abuse, and cruelty. But if he can convince them not to reproduce, if he can convince everyone to voluntarily sterilize themselves, then he might just prevent the coming population explosion. And those who can't be convinced? Population Zero is the story of an environmental activist named Todd Hammerstein, who was on the mission to save the planet. In just 50 years, the population of the planet is expected to double, but not if Todd can help it. From Rath James White, the celebrated master of sex and splatter, comes a tale of environmentalism, drugs, and genital mutilation. Mutilation. This is a Dead Press book. It comes with this gnarly sticker that I just love so much, and I can't get off. So thank you so much, Amazon, for putting this sticker on this book. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. The sticker just covering the barcode, so whatever. But that's Population Zero by Rath James White. I'm looking very forward to reading this one. Probably going to read this one after His Pain, which is also by Rath James White. So I'm going to read this one in succession of that one. But I already have a TBR going, and that is Yellow by Aaron Beauregard and The Taste of Blood by John Ethan. So after I read those books, I'll go back to Rath James White for a little bit and read some of his smaller works, his novellas. So that is my book mail for today. Let's go to the next clip. Hello guys, what is up? It's Spooky Noodles. I am back with another book mail. Yeah, I think there will be a clip in the beginning of this from a few days ago, and then this clip. So cool. So we're just gonna hop right into it. First book I got is by Rain Havoc. It's called The Other Place. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Other Place. Pretty cool cover. So I'll read the back for you guys. It's a short little back, so as you can see. Sion has taken over her late mother's psychic reading shop. With no experience, she's surprised when a vision of hers comes true. She's uncovering the fate of her clients, as well as the truth about herself along the way. With Laszlo's guidance, she doesn't have to do it alone. So that's what it's about. This is what it looks like. It doesn't matter what it looks like, to be honest. It's all about the story. And it even has a warning may offend on the front with a smiley face. I think that's a cool touch. Lula's rolling over. This one should read pretty quickly. I mean, I know it's 126 pages long. Actually, no. It's 125 pages long. And yeah, it's gonna go by quickly just because of the font, It's gonna go by really quickly. It's not even gonna feel like that long of a book. So I'm excited to read this one. Rain Havoc is definitely an author I'm enjoying. I enjoyed Boys Will Be Boys, and this one just sounded really fun, so I really wanted to buy it, so there you go. Alright, next book, if Lula will let me have it, is The Boy by Rain Havoc. Seeing a pattern here? Alright, Chop has that... Oh, this is the synopsis, by the way. Chop has that familiar craving, the one that makes him itch, drives him crazy until he gets his release. Join him tonight as he invites himself into a friendly neighborhood home and indulges himself in all that is not offered. This one comes in at 71 pages, and this one's formatted a little better. It's still got a lot of big gaps and stuff, but it's formatted better. And yeah, I'm excited to read this. It even has a bigger warning on this one. So yeah, she did the cover art and everything, so that's pretty cool. But that's Reign Havoc again, and that is the last Reign Havoc book I have. Next we have, if I can get it, Ugly as Sin by James Newman. This is a white trash noir. So I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Pretty cool cover. Geez, this one has a long synopsis. So if you want to look this one up, go look it up. I already read it. I don't remember what it's about though. Oh, I do. So this former wrestler, his face is deformed by crazy fans who think he's actually a bad dude, even though that's just his stage act. He gets deformed by a bunch of crazy fans, and yeah, it ends his career. But one day his daughter comes to him, and something goes down. He has to solve a case about his daughter to save her life. So I forget how, I don't really remember the synopsis that well, obviously, but it sounded like a really good book, and it comes in at let's see here. Sorry, hold on. I think it comes in at 173 pages. Yeah, 173 pages it looks like. So 173 pages of James Newman. I love James Newman. I've only read one book by him, and that was a book with Mark Steensland. It was called In the Scrape. That was really good. I had Midnight Rain that I want to read, but this one also looks really good to me. James Newman is an author I really want to jump into more, just like Reign Havoc. And yeah, so that's that. Alright, next we have Shades of Noir. Now, this is different than the cover I was expecting. This one is edited by Lisa Mans. I was expecting a different cover, to be honest with you. But, yeah, this one has stories from a bunch of authors. This is just a horror noir book. More noir than horror, but actually it's basically no horror, really. But, it's noir, and it looked interesting to me, so I went and got it. I don't know if it has anybody you would know in it. Let me check here. Eric Luke, Carmen Fisher, Nancy Collins, Danny Shanley, Jack Norris, Fred Schiller, Matt Mayer, Wendy Lee, Timothy Toner, and Max Allen Collins. Don't know if you recognize any names there, but definitely something that I really want to read. I'm really into the noir thing, and I want to write my own noir type of story. So I'm looking into it. I already made a cover for the story I started, but then I kind of put it on the back burner because I have a lot of stories I'm working on. So yeah, Shades of Noir. Edited by Lisa Mans. Now, the last book I got today is, it's nothing really. It's by some lame-ass author. So, in The Thing in the Ward by Nicholas Gray. I had to get it because I actually have another one coming. But I had to get it because I don't have my own copy of this book. And when I put it next to Field of Fiends, it just looks epic, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see it because of the reflection off the computer, but yeah, I kind of did that on purpose. I did the font where it was like that for Thing in the Ward, and then I did it the opposite side for Field of Fiends, so I can put them next together. Eventually, I'm gonna put them like, I'm gonna have them like this, and in the middle there's gonna be Gray Matter and Gray Matter 2, so that's gonna be really cool. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with these little novelettes. They're like little chapbooks. They both come in at like 33 and 31 pages collectively, or not collectively, on their own. Thing in the Ward was a short story in the revised edition of Gray Matter. Like I said, it comes in at 33 pages long. It's a little novelette or short story if you want a long short story. In this one, I did my cancer picture for my author photo. I thought it would be a good idea, but I don't know. I actually edited this one with the readsy.com. So the copyright page is better than the copyright page in this book. So this is Field of Fiends. This just came out recently, and I'm in love with this cover. I think Ozen did a good job, if I'm saying his name right. He did a great job. He's on Fiverr. Go check him out. He does fantastic monster work, and I gotta say, I love this by him. This one comes in at 31 pages long. And I formatted this puppy myself, so, you know, I did my own little copyright thing, and I even did my own little acknowledgments in the beginning, so, I formatted this myself, and it came out pretty good. There were some mistakes, like, I won't point them out, but one of the mistakes, well, I'll point one out. One of the mistakes, if you can see right there, is the gap between this and the end of the page. A little bit too much for my liking, but that's okay. It's still definitely legible and readable, so there isn't really that big of a deal. But like I said, it's just a personal preference thing. So I think it looks good though, and I think I did a pretty good job. This is only 31 pages, so it's 2 pages less than the Thing in the Ward. And it's just cool to see them side by side. I made the cover for this one, and I sort of made the cover for this one. Like, I didn't do the artwork, obviously, but I did the font, the typography. That was me. So, but the Thing in the Word was all me, you know, and you could tell that it's not the perfect cover, but I worked hard on it. So, well, not really that hard, but I did work. But yeah, it's just so cool seeing these puppies next to each other. They're just small little novelettes, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Some people have already read The Thing in the Ward, and they really liked it. So I hope, if you haven't read it yet, go read it. It's in Gray Matter, the revised edition, so I have the revised editions over there. I still have a bunch of them. The revised edition has The Thing in the Ward in it, so go check that out. And then Gray Matter 2 will have Field of Fiends in it. So if you don't want to buy the paperback for Field of Fiends, don't worry. Gray Matter 2 will come out. It has like 5 or 6 stories in it. So yeah. I can read you off the stories that I have in it some other time. But Gray Matter 2 should be released one day. I don't know when, but yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. The only news I have really, other than this book mail, is that I started auditioning for, not auditioning, but I started holding auditions for narrations or narrators. For Field of Fiends. So if you don't want to read the book, don't worry, an audiobook is going to come out soon. And it's going to be cheap, you know, because it's going to be very short. It's going to be like, I don't know, I'm going to guess like 50 minutes long. But we'll see how long the narrator goes for. I'm not going to tell you how much I'm paying him, but he's a decent priced narrator, and I think he's good. I sent him a request, and I'm hoping he accepts it, or a negotiation, if you will. I'm thinking of every word other than the word I want to use. But yeah, those are my books I got in the mail today, and I got 2 of my very own books, which is pretty cool. I think I did a pretty good job with these books. This one's a little better because I have more experience now. I didn't use this solid white paper that you see in this book that can hurt the eyes. But I used the more yellowish pages. I don't really think of them as yellow, but more, they're just easier on the eyes. I also formatted it differently, and I did a different copyright page. I did a good job with this book, I think. I have a lot to improve on, but overall, formatting-wise, I did a pretty good job with this. Hopefully, my formatting job is better with the anthology I'm making. I gotta redo the font for the anthology I'm working on, because I just don't like the font at all. But well, I'll figure it out. But anyways, like I said, I hope you're having a great day and a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.